Instant match reaction. It finishes Manchester United 3, Burnley 1, as 2 goals from Mason Greenwood and a goal from Edison Cavani right at the end seals the win for Manchester United. It wasn't quite as comfortable as I would have liked it to be. Of course, conceding that goal straight after we scored was very, very frustrating, and typical Manchester United, really not being able to hold on to a lead. But towards the end, we dug deep, and Mason Greenwood found a goal to make it 2-1. Deflected, very lucky, and of course towards the end, a breakaway, and it was a great team goal. I think it was cleared out by Maguire or Lindelof, and it was played to Bruno, who played it to Greenwood, who played it back to Bruno to Donny, and then he found Cavan. It was a great team goal, and a brilliant second half for Manchester United. And once again, we have to rely on second half FC to turn up. And I don't know how many times I can take this, to be honest. I mean, I love it. I love how we can turn up and play such good football in one half, but I want to see that in the first half as well. And don't get me wrong, the first half, it wasn't too bad. Of course, straight away, when they scored the first goal, I thought it was going to be a horrible start, and luckily that goal was offside. And then from there, Burnley were looking good in the first 10 minutes, and then Manchester United got back in the game. We were creating many more chances than Burnley, and we looked like the only team who were going to score, so I was happy with that. But then it just slowed down, and then it, of course, go into the half at 0-0, and you're thinking again, you just know we're going to see a better team in the second half, and that's what we saw. And we absolutely dominated the second half. I think Burnley defended very well. We're very unlucky. Of course, parked the bus a bit towards the end in the second half when they got their goal straight after ours. But, we got the win. That's the main thing. And it's not a win I'm going to shout about. It's not a win I'm going to go, hoops about. But it's a win we should be getting. And I'm glad we could, we dug deep and got the win. And we have to thank Mason Greenwood for that, because he was the real person who was bagging the goals for us today. But the team lineup, of course, in net was Dean Henderson. Left back was Luke Shaw. Of course, centre-backs were Lindelof and Harry Maguire. And of course, right-back Wan-Bissaka. And of course, in the middle was Fred alongside McTominay, which I expected. Ahead of him was Bruno. On the left, it was Pogba, again, which I expected. Not what I want to see, but was expected. And then on the right, Mason Greenwood. And up front, it was Rashford. So, very weird there. I thought it was going to be Greenwood up top, maybe Rashford on the right or the left, and maybe Pogba switch. I don't know what I was hoping to see, but I wasn't hoping to see what we did. But I didn't think Rashford was too involved in that striker position. I thought he was getting into good spaces at times, and he had a few opportunities, but it wasn't the best game from him. I would have put Mason Greenwood up front. But that was the team going into the game, of course. Sad once again not to see Donny start. Not to see Diallo involved, which was very strange as well. And, I wanted to see that. I don't want to see, these strong teams being played out. And I know it's the Premier League. I know we want to get more points than we had last season. But we got to focus on Leeds next week. Or maybe, the Roma game as well, which we need to keep our players fit for. So I thought this was going to be the perfect time to play Diallo, play Donny van de Beek. And it's what I want to see, because, of course I'm interested in watching these games. But right now, in the position we're in, we're not gonna go mad if we do lose these games, are we? Because we're in a really good position. We're going to get top 4. And I think a lot of Manchester United fans will agree with me in saying that, we have we have one eye on that semi-final clash with Roma. So, wouldn't have been the end of the world if we lost, but we always want to see Manchester United win. But I would just like to see a few changes in the sides every single week. But of course, we got to look forward to Leeds. But yeah, very, very happy with that result. Of course, it's a massive win. It is a massive win, and I'm so happy to see Mason Greenwood doing well again and getting back to the form where he was about a year ago, you could say. So all is good, all is well. It's a good performance. But of course, a few frustrating things in that game as well. But of course, my play ratings for the game, of course, Dean Henderson today, who looked a bit iffy at times. Of course, from the corner, which we conceded, you could put half of the blame on Harry Maguire for that. But, you could also argue that Henderson should be coming out on, I don't know if he sees it late, but that's definitely a role that De Gea would play, coming out like that on a corner. So maybe he has to learn a bit of that. But yeah, you can put the blame on whoever you want. Of course, Maguire got bullied by Tarkowski, and then of course, Dean Henderson didn't come out. But yeah, he came out for another one as well. It was going back. Maguire clearly had it. He just came out and tried to head it away and knocked over Maguire. So I don't know what he was on tonight. If he had roller skates on, it looked like. But yeah, Not a clean sheet, have average performance. I'm just going to go a 6 for Dean Henderson today, but you could go a 5 if you're being totally honest. But on the left, Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw gets a 6 for me today. Of course, didn't look at at his best, you could say. One thing with Luke Shaw is, what we want to achieve on. What's the word? What I want him to work on is that, of course, he takes too many touches on the ball. He takes way too many touches on the ball, and that's something I want him to improve on. Of course, even one touch pass would be much better for a team like Manchester United. But yeah, he wasn't too bad today. Didn't think he had too many things wrong with him. Towards the end, made a really good tackle as well. So yeah, it's a good performance. I'm going to give him a solid 6 today. Then Lindelof, a bit getting outstrengthed by Wood a lot. The whole defence was getting outstrengthed by Wood today. He was a real tough tough player to handle for Manchester United today for Burnley. So Lindelof probably gets a 5, I want to say, and then Maguire also gets a 5. I don't think it was a great defensive performance today. I can't remember any of them making too many good headers away or too many good fouls, but yeah, it was just average from the defenders. And on the right, Wan-Bissaka, I thought Wan-Bissaka was really good today. I thought it's a massive improvement from recent games. Going forward, defensively, of course, he got his crosses right today, which I was really surprised by. He just looked really good today, so I'm very happy with that. Probably a 7 for Wan-Bissaka today, if I'm being totally honest. Very good. And then McTominay in the middle. McTominay today, probably a 6. Probably a 6 as well. Again, you know what they're there for. They're there to babysit the defence, not getting forward too much, just to cover up, really, and just, contain that midfield. So, probably just a 6 for me. Didn't do anything too outstanding, but as I always say, both of them, Fred and McTominay, could do a job in the Championship, League One. They're not players that should be at Manchester United, or definitely should be starting at Manchester United. So, yeah. Probably a 5 for both of them. Maybe you could give McTominay a 6. I thought he was a bit better than Fred, but yeah, both were pretty average today. And ahead of him, Bruno, of course, got a bit greedy to the end. He definitely wanted that goal, but of course, getting that assist not assist, Donny got the assist, but getting that very nice pass to Donny towards the end. I thought, he was trying a lot today. He was trying things. Maybe he was a bit too greedy at times. You could definitely tell he wanted that goal, but yeah, again, it's Bruno. He's always there. I thought when he left that goal, the dummy he made for Greenwood's goal was absolutely brilliant as well. So, you know what you get with Bruno on the pitch. There's always going to be something good, but I just think he tried a bit too hard today. So I'm going to give him a 7 now. I thought he was pretty good overall. Very good for Bruno. On the left, Pogba. I think I'm going to give him a... Pogba. He was good today. He was good, but he was not outstanding today, which, on the left, I don't expect him to be. Of course, he played really good last week on the left, but, I'd prefer him in the middle when we have, Fred McTominay there doing absolutely nothing in the middle. I would definitely prefer Pogba there, so probably just a 7 for Pogba today. I don't think he had an outstanding game, but, he was in there, he was creating, he was always looking for that pass, so, yeah, 7. On the right, Greenwood, man of the match today, Mason Greenwood, a very good performance from the star boy and the future Manchester United, so I'm going to give him a solid 8 today. Of course, getting the 2 goals, absolutely brilliant. Always looking to be there, always looking for an option. And I thought, he was denied a hat-trick today. If Bruno played it to him right towards the end instead of shooting, he would have had a hat-trick and I would have been even more happier than I am now. But, yeah, I thought, again, we've just got to be patient with this guy. He's going to be top talent. He's going to be very good. He's going to be the future of Manchester United. So we have to just go with him, wherever his journey goes, we have to follow. So I'm going to give him a solid 8 today. And my man of the match. And obviously up front, Rashford. I didn't think Rashford was too involved today. Of course, he tried things, which I'm always there for as a striker. He got the ball a lot, tried creating things for Greenwood, but I don't think he should have played striker today. That's just my opinion. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it would have been better playing him on the right. But maybe Rashford doesn't like playing on the right. We don't know. He definitely doesn't because we've seen him playing there before and he's not looked comfortable. So I'm going to give him a 6 today. He wasn't at his best, you could say, but he still is hobbling with that injury as we saw when he was going off for the corner. But that's going to be my player ratings. Of course, I'm going to rate Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for today. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer today put a great team out. I think the subs came a bit too late for me yet again, which has been a reoccurrence throughout the season, hasn't it? So probably a 6 from Ollie today as well. But, you know, we got the job done. Mason basically won us that game, so thank you, Mason, for that. But, yeah, we move on now. We go on to Leeds next weekend. We have a full week to prepare now, so there's no Europa League game, which, you know, I'm not too fussed about. We can wait for that semi-final. I'd rather have it at a later date anyway. But, anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video. If you make sure to drop a like, it really does help out the channel a lot. Make sure to subscribe down below. Get your thoughts in as well. And I hope you guys have a really, really good rest of your day. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye.